Okay, I'm going to start a new recording, which is to design a chair with cardboard, a miniaturized chair with cardboard. So first of all, you guys are going to use what we learned before, Tinkercad, to build a new design. Okay, and later you use this one. Previously I sent you the file 123D make 123D make, but now we are going to use this new software which is called Slicer for Fusion 360. Okay, so you have to download it. If you just Google it, you can download it. It's free as well. Okay, so this Fusion 360 still can import both STL file and OBJ file. Okay, so before that we start to build a chair or a sofa. It's up to you. Okay, but remember, you just need to build a very rough shape. Okay, rough shape. Um, not in detail. Okay, so basically how to build the shape, I already show you, right? I mean, you can use this basic geometry by pile them up or cut away something, but I realize actually there are some template we can use, but remember, you are going to create your own geometry. Okay, instead of using this template. Okay, please don't use any template inside either inside Tinkercad or for example, you go to Thingiverse to download by yourself. Please design your own. I know Thingiverse, you know we still got a lot of couch or chair or sofa, right? You got a lot of land available, of course, but I would like you to create your own design. Okay, and I will see if this one good looking or not, or you have to think about it is reasonable or not. Okay, and you have to understand this design will eventually be realized by laser cutter and create with the material of cardboard. Okay, for instance, okay, let me for instance, the laser cutter is like laser cutter, right? And then cardboard. You can see, for example, this one, right? If you see this video, laser cutter. In our university, we got quite many laser cutter you can use. right? And more complex, you can actually design something like this. This one is actually made by laser cutter. Okay. I give you this one as the reference. Okay. I think this one is cool. Okay. So we carry on. We carry on our modeling. I mean, I skip for the modeling. I just use this template, but remember, don't use any template over here. Please don't use any template. I'm just showing you the most important step in what we say 1 2 3D make our Fusion 360. Okay, so probably for example, I'm using this one. I'm using uh, this one as the couch. Okay, probably let me slightly modify it a little bit. Okay, modify it a little bit. Okay, and maybe for example I switch it to top, right? I create something exactly the same over here. Okay, I shrink it. I shrink it. Okay, you see, it's actually exceeded the size, but I mean, try to adjust it precisely, right? How about this side? Okay, insert it inside a little bit more. Okay, so remember, from the top, because I'm just basically just integrate them together and become one piece. Okay, but I have to make it quite symmetric. Quite symmetric. Okay. First of all, I lift it up. Lift it up. Okay. Secondly, using this point to shrink a little bit, right? And uh, roughly like this. Basically they are not the same. They are not the same. Okay, but I just pretend they are symmetric. All right, but you have to merge them to get together, right? I just pretend it is symmetric. Okay, you have to merge them together into one piece. Okay. Oh, I come back a bit. Still needs to shrink it a little bit more. Maybe here 2.5 seconds, something like this. Okay, you know, you can observe here is tilt, right? But here is straight. But as you know, I just pretend then exactly the same, alright? And then group them together, alright? So export it into STL, okay? Export it into an STL, okay? So chair, okay? Then I use this one, slicer for Fusion 360 over here. Okay, let me because my screen resolution is really high. Okay, maybe I'm going to switch the resolution a little bit. Maybe try later anyway. Okay, I just carry on. Chair, the chair. My computer. Oh, okay. So it is saved on my desktop, right? But I have to cut it out. For example, document this folder, okay, and import from user. If I go to document, this one, and you will see it's over here, okay. So you got a chair over here, right? But you can try one more time. Over here, you see the angle is really strange. Of course, you can rotate it, but let me try to import it again, okay? Because there is another setting over here, which is change out axis of the mesh to, how about Z, open. Okay, then it becomes something like this. Okay, it looks quite alright. Okay, so here the most important thing is remember, change your objects unit to millimeter. Okay, so you can recognize the height of the sofa is 20 centimeter. 16. Okay, 16 width. Okay, so it's roughly smaller than an A4 size. It's slightly bigger. Okay, what I want is actually about half miniaturized. Half size of an A4 paper. So let me for example, like 110. Okay, the tallest one is half size of an A4 paper. Then it's like this, right? Okay, then for example, now the most important things comes to here, manufacturing setting. Okay, manufacturing setting, you have to add up a customized material. Okay, still change it to millimeter. Okay, so the unnamed, you can actually change it to, for example, cardboard 1. Okay, and here change it to the length is 297. Okay, width is 210. Okay, you definitely have to change it because it's the size of A4. Thickness, it depends on your thickness of cardboard you can get. Okay, so sometimes the larger box at home got 4.5 millimeter thickness, but if you got thinner box at home, that's probably around 2.5 millimeter. Okay, so today maybe I'm using thinner one. Okay, thinner one. Okay, so try it. Let me try it. Okay, so this one is cardboard 1. Maybe I change another setting. Okay. This one to, for example, like cardboard 2. Okay. And here I change the thickness to 4.5 millimeter. So later we can do some comparison. Okay, here I still change it to 97, 210. Okay, these are all the margin. We just keep it like 5 millimeter. Then it's done. Okay, so first of all, I use thicker material, which is cardboard 2. Okay, thicker one, and then I select a technique. For example, the original one is stack. Then I get something like this. Okay, you got the plane over here. You got the plane over here. Okay, so basically you just trim them out and glue them together, or you can use double-sided tape. You can use double-sided tape. Okay, and then you can stick them together, become like this. Okay, so how to export? Click this one, get plane. Oh, before that we have a look of this assembly steps. You see, this one show how to operate it, by stack them together. Okay, so it's something like this. But on the other hand, if you wanna print them out, then it's get plane. Okay, get plane. Then here, okay, if you click this one, remember to select PDF. Okay, maybe you can click this one, export to my computer. Okay, new function is export to my computer. Okay, maybe if I try this one, if I don't click anything, then I select export to my computer, what will happen? Cardboard chair. Okay, so let me go to here. Okay, if I don't select any plane, the whole 3 plane will directly exported. Okay, so that's the difference between previous edition and this edition. Okay, this edition is more convenient. Okay, so what I want you to do is don't use the first stacked slices. Instead, you use this one. It's better. And remember, the red one is like the difficulty to assemble. And the larger chance to become failure when you use knife to trim them out, right? So in this occasion, you can try to reduce the amount of axes. Okay, you can reduce the amount of axes, or maybe you can change different parameters as well. Here you can actually for example, rotate into different degree. Okay, as well. Okay, but sometimes if you wanna return to the original direction, then for example, right, it's very strange that previous edition you can actually return to normal, but it's over here. You can reset and it become original direction. Say if I want it tilt, then I rotate like one single direction rather than two direction. Okay, you can actually rotate with this angle only. Okay, see what it looks like. Okay, so if I change it to cardboard 1, which is even thinner. Okay, thinner. The thinner structure is over here. Okay, then if you click the visualization, then it looks like this. Okay, but it's very weird, right? This one is a little bit weird, but I think it's more functional. You still need to add up some cushion pad and back, some soft material to insert it, if it is a big one, if it is made by metal or some other material, wood material, for example. But in this situation, actually you can choose something like this. It will be even more interesting. Radial slices. Wow. It's really, really strange, right? But still quite interesting, right? Isn't it? So it looks like this. Okay. Don't you think it's really weird, right? But it's a new design, totally created by the help of software. Okay. Right. So totally wicked, right? This one is the amount of radial. Okay, you see, it's cool, isn't it? Right. And finally, for example, I use this one. Ooh, it's very interesting that one leg is missing, right? Supposed to be there, right? Oh no, actually it's final steps, so probably you have to delete this leg and this leg. Once you want to create something, you have to modify this plane as well, right? You have to modify this plane. Okay, but I think it's really, really cool. I really like it. I mean, you have to play it around, use it a lot, and eventually you will become your tool to create something. Okay, to create something. This semester, so far you can directly submit the picture over here. You use a screenshot to submit this picture, but if you got cardboard at home, please spend some time to create physical prototype. Okay, to create physical prototype and then submit the picture on Microsoft Teams. Okay, so that's the recording so far. All right.